Reincarnation of a king long gone, the highest enlightened nigga sitting on top of the sun. An angel.
Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and we are here with week 11. I do believe week 12, right? Week 12. Yeah, I think it's week 12 of Pokemon for Glory. If I'm wrong and it is week 11, my bad. But I know we have a bye week, so that's why I'm a little confused. But I do believe this is week 11. Actually, let me double check. I feel weird not knowing. Hold on, 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, this should be week 12. My bad, guys. But this is week 12 of Pokemon for Glory. So we are here and we are doing alright. If you guys did not watch the last battle, then go ahead and watch it. But I'm talking about it a little bit right now. We did beat Chance and we are now 6-4, which is really good. I think we have a +5 differential. Yeah, I think it's +5. So we're looking good. We're in second place. And our group in first place is the person we are battling here today, John, aka Pokemen, aka the coach of the New Orleans Pellipers. I'm sure you guys know who he is. He is one of the coaches in the GBA, obviously the biggest league in draft format, which I'm sure you guys know who he is, because he's a great battler. He's really good. I've watched him for a long time, and I know how he plays. So I guess that's a little advantage that I have, because I do know how he plays. I watch his battles. I know he likes to play very bulky offense. He likes to have that regenerator core, which we do see here, and hopefully we can do some work against him, because I'm actually play pretty bad against people who bring like really bulky mons. I tend to play really bad, but I've been changing my play style a little bit. I've been trying to fix that, so hopefully we can at least give him a really good battle here today. But let me just talk about the table really quick before we get started. Like I said, John is in first place with 7-3. I'm in second place with 6-4, and then the third place person is 4-6, and then last place is 3-7. So in our group, we are in second. But if we lose to John here and we lose to Kyle A in the next match, then the person in third place, if they win their next 2 matches, they can actually catch up to us. And then if they have a higher differential, then they can actually pass us. So we need to win, and if we do win this match, we automatically make it to playoffs, and that would be really awesome, because I do want to make it to playoffs. I really want to win really badly, but like I said, I have to concentrate on making it to playoffs first. And battling John is not easy whatsoever. It's gonna be an extremely tough battle. Both of our matches are really, you know, like balanced. It's not like, oh, one of us like destroys one. You know, it's pretty balanced. So whoever gets the upper hand against the other is gonna come out on top pretty much. So we gotta try to give him a good fight. We have to break his defensive cores and Reuniclus, Tangrowth, Nidoqueen, Blastoise. And hopefully we can just put enough work to hopefully win. We'll see. So let me just read off John's full team. As you can see, he did bring Reuniclus, Tangrowth, Cryogonal, Terrakion, Nidoqueen, and Mega Blastoise. And that's pretty much everybody who I thought he would bring. So besides those, he has Aromatisse, he has Hydreigon, Volcarona, Regirock, and Tauros. So I knew 100% he'd bring Reuniclus, Tangrowth. Terrakion, just an extremely hard wall breaker. Nidoqueen, a good wall, Mega Blastoise. Cryogonal, I was like 90% sure he'd bring it because of the priority and because of the ice weakness. I do kind of carry around my team, with Golbat being a very defensive mon that I tend to use a lot. Haxorus also weak to it. Thundurus also weak to it. So it's something really useful for him to have. So Cryogonal was really scary, and obviously my Lada can't even switch into it because it could have freeze dry. And it's very scary against my team. So I was pretty sure he was gonna bring it, but I was kind of praying he wasn't. But he did, as you see here. So let me go over my team really quick. I was trying to go really offensive. These past few weeks I've been trying to go a little bit more offensive, because I feel like sometimes I play a little bit too defensive and I end up not being able to win because of it. So I've been trying to change my playstyle a little bit. So we're going. Let's get into this. So we have Thunders here. We have an expert build Thunders with U-turn, Thunderbolt, Sludge Wave, and HP Ice. Like I said, expert belt, just so it can do a lot more damage to the rest of his team. So U-turn hits Reuniclus, it hits Tangrowth. And then Thunderbolt hits Blastoise, Sludge Wave hits Tangrowth also, it hit Aromatisse, HP Ice hits Nidoqueen, and then Thunderbolt just hits everything besides Nidoqueen, obviously because Nidoqueen's immune to it, and then Tangrowth has a resistance to it. But hopefully we can... Thundurus is just here to like pivot constantly and just do as much damage as possible. It's not like I'm not trying to set up with it, anything like that, obviously because I have 4 attacking moves. So that's pretty much our Thundurus. He's gonna have to try to break the walls as much as possible because he can actually do a lot of good damage to this team. So next we have a fully defensive Milotic with leftovers. It's pretty much here to handle Terrakion because Terrakion is scary and I need to have something that completely just walls it, because if not, it can just run through a whole team. Also, Golbat cannot handle Terrakion because it does have that rock stab stone edge, so that's gonna pretty much destroy us if if I bring in Golbat against it. So yeah. That's Milotic, has Ice Beam, Toxic, Scald, and Recover. So Toxic is to hit Reuniclus, to hit Tangrowth, and to hit Blastoise, which are the potential things that can come into Milotic. And I do expect him to have a Regenerator Core between Tangrowth and Reuniclus, because I know that's what John loves to carry around with his Reuniclus. So I'm hoping a Toxic I can get on Reuniclus, and obviously on Tangrowth. Next we got just a Mega Lopunny. Mega Lopunny doesn't have like really the best matchup this game because Reuniclus and Tangrowth can both wall Mega Lopunny pretty well, and even Nidoqueen, it can be a really good wall against Mega Lopunny. But I brought it because it just puts a lot of offensive pressure, and I have Baton Pass, Fake Out, High Jump Kick, and Return. So I wanted to have Baton Pass on Mega Lopunny so I could have that momentum as much as possible, because against a bulky player like John, someone who plays really bulky, you're gonna have to have a lot of momentum so you can read the switches and it starts hitting his defensive cores really hard. So as you see, Thundurus has U-Turn, Mega Lopunny has Baton Pass, and here we have Golbat with U-Turn, Roost, Defog, and Brave Bird. And it's especially a defensive one. It was here just to handle the likes of I don't even remember who it was here to handle really, but more like Aromatisse and things like that. But just looking at the team, it doesn't really do that much. It can come into Tangrowth pretty well, and maybe Nidoqueen depending if it has that ice coverage or not. And then Blastoise can also have an ice coverage, so it's not really the best against this team, so it can actually play pretty freely, and obviously to get rid of rocks and things like that. So next we have Haxorus, and this time we are bringing once again a Dragon Dance Haxorus with Yache Berry, because I plan on trying to set up on Tangrowth in case it has HP Ice, which it could have HP Ice for like the Golbat or the Thundurus or anything like that. And we can set up, I have Poison Jab, Earthquake, Outrage, and then Dragon Dance. So either way, Haxorus, it can just hit extremely hard. It is adamant, so if I ever need to just hit something really hard, I'm just gonna click Outrage. And as you see, he did not bring Aromatisse, which is really good because now we can just freely click Outrage whenever we want and most likely just kill something. So hopefully we can do that with Haxorus. And now our win condition, our mon is probably going to do the most damage to his team, is this Scizor. So it is an Adamant Bandit Scizor. I've brought it before and I've brought it again because it does a lot of damage. U-Turn does so much damage to Reuniclus, to Tangrowth. It destroys Cryogonal. It does a good chunk to Nidoqueen depending on the spread. It does a good chunk to Blastoise also, and Bullet Punch destroys Terrakion. So we have Bullet Punch, Bug Bite, Knockoff, and U-Turn. Once again, another momentum grabber for this match because we really do need it. We need it pretty badly. So I feel like I rambled on pretty long about my team because it is really specific and I need you guys to know what I'm bringing. So that's pretty much the team. So hopefully we can do some good work. Like I said, John's a really good battler, so we're gonna have to be in the top of our game if we really do want to win this one. So let's start it off. So my lead is Thundurus. I thought it was just a pretty much solid lead, besides if he brings Cryogonal or a Scarfed Terrakion, but he leads with Blastoise, so I'm like, alright, that's perfect. Excuse me, that's perfect. So I know he's not gonna stay in and let his Blastoise die with a Thunderbolt, so I should go for the U-Turn, expecting him to either go into Nidoqueen or Tangrowth or Reuniclus, which it is Reuniclus, so that's perfect because now this is a really good solid chunk to Reuniclus, and we already done a lot of damage in the first turn of the match. It was really good, so we're already done damage and we got a little bit of momentum, so that's pretty good for us, and we could just go into Scizor, and every time Scizor comes in, it just does so much damage to something. So I'm gonna go for another U-turn because I know he's not gonna stay in. A U-turn will kill it. And if he goes into Tangrowth, it'll do a lot of damage, and I'll have momentum. So it's a win-win-win for us. We go, look how much damage that does. That is not very effective, and that does so much damage. From the damage on Reuniclus, I knew that was a especially defensive Reuniclus, so that's really good for us. So we can do more damage with Mega Lopunny, with returns and high jump kicks. So I switched into my Milotic because I thought it was the best thing to switch into. I knew he was not going to stay in and take a Scald to the face. He was either going to go to Blastoise or Tangrowth. So I go for the Toxic because I want to get everything Toxic as much as possible so I can dwindle them down more and more and more. So that's really good. So he goes into his Blastoise, and that's perfect because now his Blastoise is on a timer, which is really good because Blastoise cannot heal itself up. So that's awesome. I'm going to switch into my Golbat here. Even though he could Ice Beam, I doubt he would Ice Beam, thinking I would go into Crobat. I was expecting him to Toxic me or something like that. So I go into Crobat. If he Scalds, that's fine. Crobat's going to eat it up. Ice Beam, he's still going to eat it up pretty well depending on how much special attack investment he has. But he goes for Toxic, so I was right, and that was pretty good call on my part. And we can just sit here pretty nicely, and I'm just gonna click Super Fang because this Blastoise, as much damage as I can do to it, the better. So Super Fang and the Toxic is pretty much got this Blastoise so low that it's not gonna do anything. And I was hoping I didn't get burned, and I didn't get burned here, so that's pretty good. I was pretty happy about that. I decided to switch out into my Milotic because I thought he might go for an Ice Beam or a Scald here, just to try to do more damage to Golbat. Instead, he goes for Toxic, and that was pretty good for him, I guess. It was a good read because he probably thought I was gonna switch out, so it's gonna let I mean, I outsped, so I guess that was a weird move on my part. But just in case I did not kill him with Brave Bird, I pretty much switched. But now my Milotic is poison, and my Milotic is my wall against Terrakion, and now my Marvel Scale is up, so that actually makes me a lot stronger. So that's pretty good. Milotic is now even more defensive. So here I go into my Mega Lopunny. I knew I did not want to go into Mega Scizor because I had a feeling he was gonna have HP Fire, because it's a pretty Mega Scizor is a pretty easy switch into his Cryogonal, and I was right. I'm guessing it's HP Fire. I obviously can't tell, but I'm almost 100% sure it's HP Fire. I go into Mega Lob because I knew nothing would really kill me, and it was good on my part. Good switch on my part here. I know he's not gonna stay in his Cryogonal. I know he's gonna switch to his wall, which I knew was gonna be Tangrowth, and I was expecting a Rocky Helmet Tangrowth because it completely just walls Mega Lopunny. So I just go for the Baton Pass because I know I'm not gonna try to hit this Tangrowth. I'm not gonna try to get any Rocky Helmet damage. We didn't see if I had Rocky damage yet. Rocky Helmet, I should say, but I'm almost certain it is gonna have Rocky Helmet. So we go into our Scizor. Banded U-turn does so much damage to this Tangrowth, and two of his big walls, well, three actually, because Blastoise is gone, Reuniclus, you know, we did some good damage, and now Tangrowth a lot of damage. So here I just go into my Thundurus because I did not want to go into Golbat just for this situation, because I did not want to lose my what's it called, my Eviolite. Even though losing my Expert Belt, it's not that great either. It's whatever. And I'm just gonna go for an HP Ice in case he wanted to stay in, because I have been predicting a lot. So I was thinking he might want to stay in, and he doesn't. So I just U-turn out of here, do some solid damage on Reuniclus, and once again I'm just trying to really hurt his walls as much as possible. And here I go into my Golbat because, like I said, Golbat is not doing that much. I knew I could live a Psychic or a Side Shock, and just at least try to try to Super Fang this if I could, but I should stay in here and go for the U-turn just to do some more damage on his Reuniclus. I don't need this Golbat. I just wanted something to switch into Reuniclus pretty nicely because I don't want my Milotic to lose too much health. So I go into Golbat because Golbat doesn't matter. I U-turn out, and now once again I have some more momentum. And here I do believe I go into my Thundurus because I want to go for the HP Ice. I don't think he's gonna try to kill me with Ice Beam or anything. I had a feeling he wanted to put up rocks because he sees me switching around a lot, and rocks actually could do a lot of damage to my team. So I couldn't really stop that because I already switched out with Golbat. I guess I could have switched back and then maybe defog, but it wasn't really worth it at the moment. I just wanted to damage all his walls as much as possible, so it'll be easier for my walls to do more damage. So here I knew he was gonna switch. I knew he was gonna save his Nido Queen, so I should go and U-turn out. so I can have momentum once again. Like I said, I have to just keep building the momentum up as much as possible, and I feel like throughout this whole game I pretty much was just having a lot of momentum right now to this point, so that's really good. So we hit that Reuniclus with a U-turn, and this time I should go for the Bug Bite. I do believe I go for the Bug Bite here, and I had a feeling he was going to switch into his Nidoqueen. I was hoping Bug Bite would do enough to kill, and we'll see if it does here. It's pretty bulky Nidoqueen. It still does a lot of damage for something that gets resisted and something that's really bulky, but it does not kill. We miss out on the kill, and that kind of sucks. Here I just decide to sack off my Golbat. There's no point in keeping it. It's going to die to rocks regardless. So I do sack it off. If I went to Thundurus here, it would have been really nice because we do see that his Nidoqueen goes for Earth Power. I did not want to risk Nidoqueen outspeeding me and maybe having some fire coverage, so I just switched out into Golbat and sack that thing. So here I go into my Haxorus. I was kind of scared he was going to switch into Cryogonal and on the Earthquake because it was kind of obvious an Earthquake was coming. So Cryogonal has Levitate, so obviously it's gonna be immune to the Earthquake, and then it'll outspeed and do a lot of damage to us. So I should go for the Outrage. He doesn't have Aromatisse or anything, so I can freely go for the Outrage. And I had a feeling he was gonna go into his Cryogonal next, and we do have that Yache Berry, which came in pretty clutch because this Cryogonal, next to the Terrakion, this Cryogonal just is really scary against our team, and to get rid of it like that, it's really, really awesome. Haxorus doing some really good work, finally for us, doing some really good work this week, taking out Nidoqueen and this Cryogonal, which is perfect because now I don't have to worry about Ice Shard or Freeze Dry on my Milotic or anything like that. And here he goes into Terrakion. I did not want to switch out just in case he's like a Swords Dance Terrakions, and there's really no reason to keep my Haxorus anymore. Because coming into rocks and things like that, so I should sack him off to this Terrakion's close combat. Haxorus goes down, did a really good job so far. Got some 2 solid kills for us that is giving us a good momentum. Here I wanted to see if his Terrakion is Scarfed. I probably should have not done that. Should have just gone into my Milotic, but whatever. I scouted out to see if it was Scarfed, and I do find out he's Scarfed, so it's actually kind of better for us because pretty much Thundurus was the only thing that was going to outspeed besides Mega Lopunny. Everything else is here to kind of just wall it. We do have priority in Bullet Punch, so it's nice to find out that he is Scarfed. And obviously he's not going to stay in here, so I do believe I go for the Toxic, and he switches into his Reuniclus, so that's perfect. We do find out that he is Regenerator, so the Toxic is obviously going to stay, and it's actually going to do damage to Reuniclus, which is awesome. And the more damage we do on the walls, the better. So I forget exactly who I go into here. Oh, I go into my Mega Lopunny here. I know it's a big like risky play, but I had a feeling he was not gonna go for Psychic. He was gonna have the coverage and Energy Ball, so I go into Mega Lopunny. I was hoping he did have the Energy Ball instead of I hope he did click Energy Ball instead of Psychic, and he does go for the Energy Ball. And Mega Lopunny eats this up pretty nicely. We get a special defense drop, which obviously doesn't matter because if we stay in here, it's gonna do a lot of damage regardless, whatever Reuniclus does. So special defense drop doesn't matter. He goes into Terrakion here, so I kind of wish I click High Jump Kick, but obviously I'm not gonna click it in front of a Reuniclus. I just click Baton Pass, which once again it's giving us momentum on everything he wants to bring in. We have 4 mobs that can just constantly keep switching through his team and to actually resist rock. Well, not resist, but Scizor is neutral to rock. And here obviously he's gonna be scared of the Bullet Punch. I had a feeling he was gonna be scared of the Bullet Punch. I've been just trying to make the reads as much as possible this whole game, and I click U-turn once again because it still does good damage to Terrakion. And I was really hoping it I actually thought it killed right here. I was like, yes, Tangrowth is gone. I crossed Tangrowth out the list and everything, and then I saw that it was still alive, and I was like, no, damn it. Okay, so whatever. I switch into my Mega Lopunny. I guess it's better to stay alive because now I can switch into Lop and just hit something really hard. So I do believe I go for the return here. Just because it'll do a lot of damage to Terrakion regardless. It will kill the Tangrowth and it'll do massive damage to Reuniclus because it is especially defensive Reuniclus. So I didn't have to worry about that. And look how much damage that does. Mega Lopunny is amazing. So the Toxic puts it down a little bit lower. And I go for the High Jump Kick because I knew it would kill because he is specially defensive. If he wanted to go into Terrakion, it would kill. If he wanted to go into Tangrowth, it would have killed. So that was my best play. Hopefully, I was just hoping I didn't miss. Luckily, I didn't. So here I should sack off my Mega Lopunny. I don't like letting Mega Lopunny die, but it was the best play to try to come out with a win in this match. So I let Mega Lopunny drop here. dropping Terrakion's defenses, and now I know he's locked into close combat. So it's pretty obvious he's gonna switch, and I just go for the Ice Beam because it's my best play. His defenses are dropped, so Ice Beam will do a good chunk. If he switches into Tangrowth, Ice Beam will kill it, and as we do see here that he switches into Tangrowth and Ice Beam wipes out this Tangrowth clean. Milotic doing the most finest of work for us this week, getting 2 kills right now. It killed Blastoise with toxic damage, and it just killed his Tangrowth, so that's good. And as you all know, Milotic has Marvel Scale, so I'm a fully defensive Bold Nature Marvel Scale activated Milotic, so Terrakion can't really do anything to us. So John decided to go for Stone Edge, where he does miss, which doesn't matter because either way I would have been able to kill him regardless, because I would have got this burn right here, so the second Stone Edge would have not done enough even if he hit the first one. So Milotic lived to fight another day anyways, and Milotic's gonna get the kill here with Scald. So we're gonna see right here. Obviously Scald can't miss, so it's not really like, oh, am I gonna miss? And then either way, Scissor's Bullet Punch, I would have killed Terrakion regardless. So I had the game in the bag, and down goes Terrakion, one of the biggest threats ever. So luckily it didn't do too much against us. So Milotic picking up 3 kills, killing Terrakion, killing Tangrowth, and killing Blastoise. Haxorus killing Cryogonal and Nidoqueen, and then Megalophony killing Reuniclus. And we come up with a 2-0 win against John and the New Orleans Pellipers. So this was a really fun match. It was really intense. I had to play it right, like I said. I had to make the right decisions. I had to be aggressive with offense. I had to just put as much pressure on John as possible, because people who play really bulky offense or just bulky mons period, you have to pressure them or you're gonna lose. You're gonna be outbulked. And John has a super high differential in this league. I think he has like plus 21. So obviously he's been beating people with high numbers, so that's you know, that shows of a good player and someone who plays decently bulky. So it's really nice to beat John. Like I said, he's someone that I've been watching for a long time, so it's really an honor to beat him, and hopefully we do see each other again in playoffs. That'd be pretty cool. It'd be fun to have a rematch. But so with this win, we are 100% going into playoffs, and if we beat Kyle next week and John loses, then we'll be in first place. But if we beat Kyle next week and John also wins, then he's still in first place, because he has a much higher excuse me, he has a much higher differential than us. But either way, this was a great match. I'm pretty happy with the outcome. I think we played extremely well. Milotic did work, Scissor put pressure on his team, Thundy, everybody did a lot of good work. So I think I prepped really well, and our team came out on top this week. So hopefully we can beat Kyle next week to make our record 8-4. We are obviously now 7-4, so hopefully we can make it 8-4. That'll be a pretty successful not season, but the regular season. I'll be pretty happy with that. So thank you guys for watching. Like I said, we are making it to playoffs, so that's something really awesome to look forward to. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed this awesome match. Make sure you guys check out John's channel. I'm sure you guys know who he is, obviously more than me. So make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. And like always, have a beautiful day, fam.